Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Yeah, I think we have sound. I just announced that we are live. So, hope everyone knows. We are live. There's new things coming up, guys. You are excited. Capivara, welcome, my friend. How are you? Just logging in the game. And my cats are fighting. Give me 1 second. Here I mean, my cats are fighting the whole day. The new cat just doesn't get used to the older cats. Okay, so Pretinha is close to me. Maybe she won't be fighting against the little devil, Pipoquinha. So, oh my birthday. Oh, just get inside the game. I see Capivara is here, Mr. Suns, no Eric. Also, Optimus Gamer, Mayfield. Thank you all for coming up. We don't have new content actually today. It's just that we always have a shield live stream on the weekends. I was a little busy with real life stuff, so I only had this time to start the live stream. I always like to have some time for the community so we can chat about stuff, even if we're just, you know, forging stuff on the background or just grinding. Just one moment for us to talk about UniverSe or other stuff. It is good because we actually have stuff to talk about UniverSe now. Let me see. Mr. Sun says good evening. Snow says hi. Capivara says I want to pull for these 2 banners. I have all the characters from the rerun banner. That's good because I actually have to summon for the father banner. Optimus says, howdy bro, crazy, all the new content, huh? How goes the battle for you all? I'm doing fine, how about you? I mean, inside the game, I did almost everything I could done. And outside the game, just fighting the good fight. Just... Oops. Oops! Dropped some stuff by accident. Now let me see if I can get a better lighting. When you use yellow in green screen, it kind of bugs sometimes, depending on the lighting effect. Let me see if I can increase the lighting effect. Oh, kind of too much. Yeah, no, I have to decrease. Or maybe too much. Now let's see if I can get a little more lightning. If it will fix or not. It actually made it worse. I should not use yellow. Yes, I should not use yellow. Oh, I hope it does not affect so much. Just a little. Oh my god. I see Marcelo Hashimoto, you are helping out with snacks for Pretinha. She's loving it. Thanks so much for the help, my friend. I think I'm gonna have to get some coat to help minimize this problem. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so at least with this code, the green screen will not bug. Sorry for that. Yeah, no much yellow anymore. So let's go, guys. See the news is here. First, thank you so much, Marcel Hashimoto, for all your help, and then let me thank you properly. Oh my god, my cats. Look, This one. This is the new cat. Yeah. Look what he's doing. He's not so happy when they show the teeth. Oh. Oh, maybe he's scratching my face. Look on the size of having a new cat. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. So, I hope they stop fighting at least for a minute. So, Mayfield says mask is coming. Let me also proper thank my friend Marcelo Hashimoto. Thanks for the snack, Marcelo. Have you seen the new cat? It's little devil. The cat is gone wild. Yeah, I think kinda scratching me a little. Just because I was showing him on the can. Yeah, it's still pretty wild. It's not easy to handle. So, masking calming me feud, and Socrates was saying, hey, ScherBR. Is the Leon banner worth it? Yes, always. If you don't have Leon, you need to get Leon. That's the true story. And Nung says, hi, Cher. Where is your gym? My gym? Non-existent. I barely have 3,000. I think I have 3,000 now, but I'm not getting anything in this game. Mario Hardy, you are here. Welcome, Mario Hardy. How are you? Going to work today, or are you on a free day? Socrates says, I'm pretty pissed off, Cher, but that's more because as a collector, these months have been hard. Mask is coming, it's just annoying. Mask is good, and actually I think the past month was not so hard for collectors because there were too many characters that were just average in a way. Optimus says, I'm stuck in this Prototor Griffon fight 130. I didn't post many strategies for Griffon. Posted some for 140. I have 2 more to post, I just have to edit. Hope it can help. Juice Muggle says, next time. Hey, Cher. Hey, Juice Muggle, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Capivara sending hug as well. Just got here. Welcome, Sing. How are you? How have you been doing? Probably Death 3 better after mask. Probably, yeah. Getting mask now on Halloween makes total sense. The use of masks on Halloween is kind of crazy. That's a slap for good luck, huh? A slap in the face. My God. I don't even know where it was. You remember us battle with Kitty. It's a good look, Charm. Cat's gone wild. Hey there, Mutant. How are you? Sorry for taking some time. Sports day on JP, so we have the day off. You're just having some days off. You got mine. I mean, you got more. There's just Golden Week and then more stuff. I want to live on JP now. Suspect we're getting some tower and some hard content pretty soon. And tomorrow says I came for buff and use. Sin says I'm alright. Nice to hear. Getting killed on Spar 150. Finally got there yesterday. It's pretty nice. I think you should try first to see if there's some gimmick there. There's actually plenty of different squads available to work there, but at first sight it's extremely hard. Cher pulled on Gustav and Joe, Polka, Jamie, Bune. Yeah, but did you pull on Kylie banner? Cool, that'll be something to look forward to. I tried a bunch of strategies. Yeah, nice. I'll do more. I had to pity Bert. Oh, I know how it works, man. Let's talk a little about the news, and I will read the chat later. So we have 3 new things, 2 banners and 1 event. And not just that, actually 4 news. We are finally getting new stages for Faro Island. I don't know why this is not weekly, because it's actually pretty easy to beat and then you are done super fast. They say high difficulty quests for stages 4 to 7, so 7 should be pretty hard. I will return into making videos for Final Island, because since we have increased the difficulty, some people may have problems. Try to use some of the off-banner styles because they are available to everyone and stuff, so I hope it helps. Blues Testaments of Might rank 4. Rank 4? Why? We barely got rank 3 to spend. Will the rewards be added to Final Island? Anyone here that plays JP knows that they already have rank 4. Stop there, please. Don't keep increasing this. It's tiring. Take on challenges with your best style. Okay. Let's see. You know, what else do we have? Oops, I have to click news again. We have the new banners. One is returning, and it's crazy how fast they got Leon to rerun. I suppose they will just do some type of, I don't know, marketing on the game. Maybe they will do some ads in other games, because usually when this thing happens, I suppose Leon will be running on December, because it makes much more sense. They would just spend some money on advertisement, and because it's Christmas, everyone spends and everything. But Leon now, it's strange, unless they're going to release Leon 2 on December. That also makes sense. But who knows what they are planning. We see Father here, and this is also another sign, guys. If we're getting a rerun of the first Father, is that the new Father will be buffed in global. I'm pretty sure. This is just to guarantee that people will spend on both banners. They are ready for a review of someone that will say that the new Father is overpowered, and then you know what happens after that? Crazy. Let me see a little of the chat. Socrates says he had to pity Bert. You did. I remember you were also torn between Bert or Shadowing. Optimus says I'm barely halfway to killing it for me. Yeah, and after that it becomes even harder. Stage 150. Like Livestream, everyone is watching. Thanks for coming, guys. Since they released me again, that means that War Tower is coming again. They make sense. I agree, Capivara. It makes sense for them to release Tower again, because we need content to use these hard characters, right? Sometimes people say, don't summon for grinding characters, but then that's 99% of the content. The past month we barely had any hard challenges, so we were just farming like crazy. Nordic says Testament rank 4. Oh geez, yes, we barely got Testament rank 3. Rank 4, yeah. Funny they took forever for rank 3, and then rank 4 is coming soon. Yeah, I think that they believe many people have beaten the Sparrow, and then they will just get monthly. But monthly is not every day, my friends. There's rank 4 in JP, but maybe it's a typo? Maybe it's a typo, you think? This Masked Father's meta? They are. But, like I say, I believe they will buff. Tell us it's meta, and they're waiting for someone to say it's meta. We need Tower since they added that accessory. You mean the Proof of War Tower? Yeah, that is a very good accessory. So let's talk a little about Father, and then we chat about something else. This Father here actually on relays was not so good. First because he was competing against Julian. Back when Julian was kinda useful, and we just got Emilia. So he was trying to mix up Julian and Emilia combo, or even kind of... yeah, it's Emilia. He actually has submachine gun, but then he has cover. But the best attack was Great Adventurer. But he himself was not exactly as tanky as he needed to be. But now the next version of him will carry clubs, and if he inherits Great Adventurer, it's an amazing skill. By the way, it decreases damage by a lot, and it works with guard up, works with other defense enhancements. It just draws aggro 3 times as well, so makes most of the attacks go after him. And now when he gets to overdrive, and that should happen every 3 turns or so, he will heal everyone at the same value as Mirza, but since he's healing in overdrive, it is even higher than the heal for Mirza or for Polka. But he did not replace Polka. I saw some people saying that he power creeps Polka, but that's entirely not true. Because you can heal with Polka on turn 1, something you can't do with Father. They actually work well together, and you can use them together if you want. But there's just one problem. Polka also draws aggro with Taunt. So they will be sharing this thing, and then if the enemy uses single target attacks, it becomes a mess. So there's that. He actually works better with a Spell Girl. Yeah, some people will say that Spell Girl is not as good as they say. I don't know, man, but then she works super well with Father because of this, because she does not draw aggro. While Steel Blade Knight users will draw aggro. If there is many single target attacks, she works better. If there's all AoE attacks, then okay, you can use Polka just the same. It doesn't affect anyway. Let's see. Masked Father is tanky BR. Yeah, super tanky. And now, by use of Great Adventurer becomes even better. But then you need to summon for 2 styles, and they are releasing his banner because of that. Masked Father is weird. He has farming skills but no damage. Yeah, Mr. Sun. They do that all the time. But then, like I'm saying, he will receive some buffs. Father now has Scrum Guard. Imagine him having Scrum Guard. If you say, I want the girl, forget the father. Which girl you want? Claudia or Beauty? I have all these characters, so for me it's a skip. Annie is a very fun character to have. It's not that she is the best slot in any type of situation, but every time you can use her and you make use of her, you're gonna, well, smile. She's a pretty interesting character to have. Norik says, Julian was the first SS that helped me through hard content when I first started, so he holds a special place in my heart. Everyone has a different character, depending on where you joined in the game. It was living through a different era. At the start of the game, the best thing was Albert, because he had parry, the only way to survive. And then after some time, it was, I don't know, Bart, because he was the first fast attacker that allowed some people to use turn 2 skills. After some older time, I don't know if Julian was ever meta for sure, but yeah, if you joined it after Barthélemy, or, well, he was released alongside Barthélemy. After that, it was just characters that could do 3 turn cycle of AoE, because it took time for us to get 3 turns cycle of AoE. Actually, on the start of the game, you could do maybe 2 or something, but never 3 turns. Most characters were not so good on cycles. And then now you're living through the column and roll meta, and that's it. We don't need to worry about farming. We kill the enemies before the attack. If you are waiting for the enemies to kill, you are playing this game wrong. How can he power creep someone who came out after him? Well, it's not about after him. Well, Polka came first. Some people were saying that the father will power creep Polka, but I don't think so. That's why I explained it. Darons here says, you think we'll get another crossover? No. Crossovers in this game are just with the Perfector of SaGa. And I do understand why they do that, because this game needs more advertisement. If they collab with Final Fantasy, then they are just selling more Final Fantasy brand. Then to make this game more popular, what they need to do first is release the Romancing Saga collab in something like Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. See? And then people may get some interest. That's exactly what happens with Smash Brothers. Because they release something like a Fire Emblem character, people get to know the character, then they start having interest in the series. That also happened with Xenoblade Chronicles. That's what I heard from reports, that the game became more popular after appearing on Super Smash Bros. So they need to sell Romancing Saga first to other franchises. I don't think people will play Romancing Saga UniverSe just to see Cloud, because they can see Cloud in so many games, just like Nier. Imagine if they do collab with Nier. Do you think that the Nier fans will install UniverSe to play with the Nier characters and keep playing this game? I'm not entirely sure. Is this building good? Yes, this is the building that has an AoE dexterity debuff. That's the best in the game, and she's still unique on this. She's the only one that can debuff every single turn, multiple targets. This Cloud is not relevant anymore. Leon is, of course. Annie is a Joker card, works here and there, and when she works, she's amazing. And Father is, like I said, a piece of something greater, but you need 2 styles of Father to make that. And Polka was just 1 style, so you see, more investment even. They do have ads, but they need to show more or do a crossover. Yeah, but that's what I say. I believe that if they want to do this type of collab, they need to start releasing Romancing Saga characters in other games. Actually, there was some collabs with FFBE about Romancing Saga. I think there was even Khalid. Don't remember all the characters, but I think there was Rouge. Don't remember. But then I guess it has to be something like start on FFBE, and then on the next month they release the reverse Final Fantasy characters inside Romancing Saga. They just don't like this idea. They already said that they don't plan on doing this. No Mask came out on JP before Polka came to Global and got Buffett to be where he is, which is why it doesn't work. Also, ads are outdated as heck, share. They have Moonlight, Final Impress. Oh yeah, they are running this type of ads, but are they still running some ads? Because it's been a while since I last seen. Albionets are good besides Spring. Spring is not even here anymore, or you're talking about Bionic 2. Bionic 2 is totally skippable now. Just helps with farming, but then why would you care that much? What do you guys want to do? Oh my god, this cat is crazy. Just... No. It's on the... Oh man. It's now. How can I take care of such a wild animal? But let's go to subclasses and we can farm a little. I have a lot of gold keys and I can spend them while we chat about stuff. Oh, we didn't even finish talking about stuff here. Let's get back to the news. Sorry, I lost myself. Yeah, the way they advertise to get SaGa into older IPs, not to get older IPs into SaGa. Yeah, that's the whole thing behind the reasoning. And Kapov says, by the way, speaking of old styles, I'm using Friggerard on my farming team on Shiro because this style is the only one that can use Steel Blade Light on Auto. Leon is buffing, Mears is using left fork, and I don't have Polka. I see. Well, with 20 BP stages, some characters behave totally different, so I understand what you're saying. Okay, so we were talking about the rerun banner. Now let's talk about the new banner. This new banner here is actually very good. Yeah, well, some people may not like the Amazon because she has a charge mechanic. They made changes in Global. Remember the new version of Joe? They changed it and it became the same thing as Rofus with Paralyze so that we have damage instantly. And I do think they may do this with the Amazon as well, and she will be even better in Global. But remember there is also some problem with this. When we use characters that have this type of attack, they get paralyzed, they lose all the passives that they have that reduce damage. Even the Holy Stones equipped in their equipment. Yes, they stop working when you are paralyzed. The formation bonuses stop working. Guard up effects, defense enhancement effects. So yeah, using this on bosses, well, getting paralyzed is suicidal. So keeping the charge mechanic as it is makes her better for boss fights. That is if you are planning on using her like that. She has a very powerful AoE attack, and then on turn 3 she uses another very powerful AoE attack, and very powerful, like double S. And Social is a turn 1 attacker that deals insane damage and buffs the damage of everyone that goes after him. So pretty useful for raids in situations where you need explosive damage. Even stronger than Mikhail on doing this. And Mask is a tank that can heal when he gets to overdrive, and well, he needs Great Adventure to become better. But he actually works without Great Adventure, guys. It's just not his full kit. The name of the banner is SaGa Soul Cream Healed. Cream Healed. The name of the Amazon. It's not even SaGa Soul Mask. Why are they doing this? Why are they showcasing the Amazon instead of Mask? Maybe it was like that in JP. Let's see. Flifo says, fake mask is time. Fight egg level 8. You're talking about fighting egg with mask. I don't know much about how the fight is. Wait. And here I am again. So yeah. What do you guys think about this? Anyone knows what this character does? We're planning on waiting to summon? Let me see here. Here we're talking about a spell girl. Yes, Kalistency. I was saying that she works better with mask than another Steel Blade Light user. And that's true. I have Cordelia, so charge is not an issue for me. Cordelia is a single target charger, while Amazon is an AoE charger, so they are pretty different. But they do pierce damage, yeah, but she does lightning. However, must be good card to get. You're saying that it's a good banner to pull. Mr. Sun says, I hope they make it a turn 1 charge, so turn 2 is AoE. Yeah, because the problem with this Amazon is that most events are just 2 waves. Why do you wait for turn 3 if she's not going to use it only on story farming? So Chocho is an auto Barbara. Yeah, kind of like Mikhail. Mikhail is also an auto attacker for very high damage, but he's AoE. She's also... no, sorry. Sorcho is a single target attacker, so he works better for when you have only one enemy, while Mikhail will be better when you have multiple enemies. If you see that one, so... Okay. Narc says, is there a character which covers with counter? I haven't checked a GP, but that would be an interesting design. Covers with a counter? Why would he cover with a counter? That's two different things that don't match. Like, well, you cover when someone else is attacked. How do you cover with a counter? I don't get it. Global version fight egg, you see. It's pretty far yet. Oh, Doug, welcome. It's not Dumb Keeper. My 3.5 SaGa soul, 120. I'm gonna get mask. Good luck. Good morning, good evening, Daray Tierney. How are you? So, besides those few banners, we have also this new event to the Amazon Village. See? Oh, Hydra is back. Take on the Jungle Beasts with parties of at least one Romancing Saga 2 female character. Of course, people will bring in press. Exchange for the spear. Okay. The new character in the Amazon also works. Okay, so I'm gonna run some of my code keys while we chat and we discuss everything. You guys can ask anything you want, either Romancing Saga or not related. Something that I have been forgetting, I actually forgot 2 days, is to run the SaGa Soul Appreciation Battle. You get plenty of Deciment of Mike here daily, and I forgot to do it 2 times. Even gold pieces I missed it. Because I was just so focused every time on this Jamie treasure hunt that, yeah, I lost myself. Let's run this. And we have plenty of keys here. How are you guys doing this? Got many keys? Look on how many I have. Let's run this on auto rematch. Let's check the chat. I mean, they can cover other characters, and when they do, they counter the attack. Ah, okay. You mean cover and then counter. I don't think there's anything like this in JP. I don't think there's anything like this. Steam. Is there any counter, any cover character with a counter mechanic? I don't know, man. I need to check. Let me do some research here. Cover is something that only works as passive. I guess that there's a Mystic version of Assos. Actually, not Mystic. It's the one that she uses happier. It has a little different type of cover where she has to use skill instead of relying on passive. Let me see if it's easy to get. Yeah, Protect. In JP, it's called Protect. So we have Ren. Father doesn't have any of this. And then Mask. Then the Future Gustav. Then there is this Victoria. She does not have any type of skill that counters. No. And then we have the Mystic Assos. I don't know if it's Mystic. She uses Happier. Let me see if she's evil or not. Happier Assos. Pretty different character. Also another way to cheese on some Remembrance battle by cross inheritance. Just need to find her. Can find her. It's because now SaGa is a little broken recently. When I try to use my Google Chrome, it doesn't work, but it works on Microsoft Edge. Have to use this just to check on our SaGa. Oh my god, I hate it. Yeah, something's happening with that engine that it's not allowing it to work. Not even on Edge now. But it's a skill. It's a skill that gives her cover. Okay. Means that they will not have to rely on just themselves getting hit. But then, because the cover is usually tied into 25 or 37% chance, well, it actually helps by having that, but I don't know, I think they didn't want to do something like that. Hello, Enjoy! Soji with like 99% weapon can clear wave 1 with no SDR formation bonus on SaGa event. crazy, huh? And he can even do it 3 times. And I'll have to skip Soji because I don't have gens, guys. I have to summon for Jinyu. I'll have to skip Soji. I'll wait for a rerun of the SaGa Soul banners. Robin saying, Doug says, if they did, it will probably lose the damage reduction passive. Yeah, probably. Hey, SerJai. Hello everyone, I'm here and ScherBR is gone because he's not using down to farm this. But why? My gold is almost capped. It's 90 something thousand. And I'm not bringing down. Do you know why? Do you know why I'm using this here? Again. And I'm using characters that still level up their skills. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm doing this. All of them have some skill ranks to go. I have way too much gold, but yeah, SerJai is right. If you are any type of player unlike me that need gold, bring down here. It makes sense, it works. TB Conquest says, hey Cher, I'm supposed to be writing a paper for a final, but this is the first I've caught a live stream and think I'm going to summon for AoE Dex or TD buff building. First, since I don't have her. Thoughts? Oh, welcome and nice to see you here. But, well, go to sleep before you have to do this paper. Actually, oh my god, look what is happening, guys. I'm gonna show you. This is the new cat. His name is actually Pipoca. Look what is he doing, and Pretinha is there, and they are going to fight in a few minutes, or not. Where is he going? Life is a little crazy, but he's on top of a Super Nintendo that I have that's pretty old, that I don't use anymore, so I'm gonna give him that. You can trash it, it's not a problem. But look, ScherBR MK1 is being trashed. Your inventory is full, so full of gold. That's right, full of gold. So talking about Beauty, is Beauty the only one that you are missing, TB Conquest? Because she's the only one, it reduces the value, but yeah, she's still pretty unique for having that cheap Dexter TD buff. Well, now it's just getting worse. It will get even more worse, but well, let's return to the topic. Oh my god, now my webcam is out of sync. Yeah, I'll gotta get down duty in there for sure, sure. But you see, my gold is maxed, it's even higher than I need. But everyone should do this. Narc says, I could definitely be pretty strong. One of the issues with counter characters is that without taunt, enemy sometimes just don't attack them to trigger. That was actually the problem with Julian, and why I didn't care for him too much. I had to use him with Tiger's Den formation that was not even that good, because it does not increase both endurance and will. And now we have tanks that can provoke, and it just helps so much. Look on Virgil, character that it's pretty different, can taunt every single turn. Polka can if he gets attacked as well. And Cotton, yeah, Cotton's so much better than Julian, but he came after him, so I understand. Luton Hill says, Cher, go buy some autumn keys to make room for more. Yeah, I'm gonna do it because, yeah, it's annoying to see this. Look. This message saying that you already have way too many gold. Oh. Your down is maxed already, SerJai, right? ScherBR original, yeah. Cat with socks, yes indeed. He has some very cool socks. I like him, but it's not easy to dominate. Well, I should not dominate the cat, I just need to become his friend, but man, he actually is becoming better and better, but if he just enter a fight with any of my other two cats and I try to grab him, gets crazy mad and he starts to attacking me, like, because I have preempted him. He hates that. He's just like, don't tell me what I have to do. 5 keys with 12 runs. Average, not that bad. ScherBR, calm for the gacha, stay for the silly kittens. Do you like kittens as well, Muta? It's one of my weaknesses. Kittens. But Pretinha is full of love. This new cat is just not easy. So let's purchase some Aurum boxes. Oops, not here. Exchange. The original ScherBR is broken now, Doug. Totally decimated. You know why sometimes I still play like offline games on that chair? Because it has a different design and sometimes I feel like it's more relaxing than this gaming chair. Auto exchange so that we can purchase the packs. Oh, no, it's the reverse. Well, wait. White crystal. Where do we get that again? Oh, it's not here, right? It's the home screen special, right? And my only missing fodder in the rerun. Is it worth pulling in preparation for max? Probably. But that would depend if they buff him or anything. But do you have Phoenix Polka? I have to say that you don't need mask if you have that Polka, but some situations may require both. But not right now. You have to wait and see how the game progresses, where we need that much healing, but eventually we will need. So that's also a problem with this game. Guys, we start the game, we get the characters, but some characters only see their full potential later on. Here, nice. Like Igumol. Igumol, when she got released, we didn't need attack down. Now we are seeing the need of attack down, and it will just become more and more useful. So you summoned her like 3 months ago, and now she's becoming better. Not that she's becoming better, she was already good, but it's just that the content now asks for stuff that were released 3 months ago. It's not right when they release. I don't know why, this is actually bad for advertisement. They need to release a content where you see the character in action making a difference. Polka Family Banner actually sold the characters as they got released, but, well. ScherBR and Igumol didn't benefit off that. Let's go back to quests, yes. I will not bring down, but you guys should bring down. It increases a lot. Now let's just hunt, do some hunt spree here while I check the chat. Narc says, when I saw Cotton, I was like, this is how tanks should be. Totally. Tanks need to sustain, right? Some tanks were just taking damage there, but they could not get to full HP back by themselves. If you're using your tank right, it should have a way to sustain. I guess there are many different games with different tank designs. I played many mobile gachas as well. I used some tanks that could drain enemy attacks, physical, with some type of skills. There were others that were just extremely tanky, but they could not heal themselves. There were those that had very insane aggro. There were those that could buff other party members. There's just so many tank designs in JRPGs, or even RPGs in general. And the problem is that we didn't got many different tanks in the start. We're getting them now, probably because people complained. SaGa says, all of my styles have been maxed for a while now. I've been working on S and A styles for a few days already. You mean S and A exclusive styles? Because they don't have any type of SS? I see. Narc says he gets mad because he spent some turns building BP and you are ending the fighter. Yeah. Special shop says Doug, yes, I got it. Took me some time to remember that. Mr. Sun says mask is less effective with Mariah also. Mr. Sun is right. Yeah, Mariah and mask may not directly crash, but then sometimes you don't have space for both, or even, I don't know, 3 support units. He's a support tank. Although he's pretty easy to use, Mariah does not benefit of enemies that have only 1 attack per round, while actually Mask is the same. He also works in the same scenarios where an enemy attacks multiple times. While Polka can work better where an enemy attacks only once, because he does not care about the number of enemy hits. He just does more damage, but the heal effect does not rely on that. And that's why I say that Romancing Saga UniverSe is a game of side grades. A game of side grades. they don't need to overclass characters all the time, because they are just offering different options. You can use Mariah against a boss that attacks only once per round. You can, you just have to rely even more on RNG. And she won't heal as much as Polka or Fodder in the long run. Oh man, I'm getting a lot of gold pieces here. Nice, give me some red keys too. Oh, no red keys. It seems like when you got plenty of gold pieces, you don't get red keys. Only case must add. I purchased a tree. Got it, I'll wait for buffs. Nice, the rate. The problem is just that you are only after 2 styles in a 5-people banner. It can lead to PD. But I hope it works for you. Goldback's Rufus seems popular in recent Spiral floors. I guess that's because people swanted for lives and got him, but yes, he also works pretty well in this type of content. When you are locked and you cannot use buffs or debuffs, what Global Axe Rufus does helps. My thinking about skipping him was more because I was thinking about the future. That I could find another character that's an alternative to him, or leave without him. I already had characters that cover what he does, and I didn't want to PD again because I cannot summon all the time. But that Rufus will work for many events where we are locked without buffs or debuffs. Because when you cannot buff, what can you exactly do? You can cast Guard up, you can cast Morale down, you can cast Defense up, you can cast Attack down, and he is a source of this. He has 2 types. Skill number 2, skill number 3. And plenty of the new events, even the enemies have very low agility. Rufus has a problem with agility. He needs to go first and his attack is not fast. But then, they don't have much agility, he always goes first, so he guarantees the effects for 2 turns. So he's on full potential now. People that got him are pretty excited, I believe. If Max gets a self-buff when he gets hit. You want to make him like Polka? Or like Stroom? That would be good. SaGa to Treasure Legend, then Under Gotta Give Up. I don't understand what you're saying, Fleefold. Not this time. Nork says I got Witch's daughter and she didn't see any use for me for a while. Not until I started doing work tower, I realized how good she was, and now I use her a lot. She's one of the best characters in the game right now. Although she is not on the Triple S tier in our tier list, it's just a marginal difference. She just can't beat Bune because of having that AoE dexterity buff that's unique to her. But she can even be better than Bune sometimes. She heals, she revives, something that Bune would never do until she gets yet another style. Because they love Bune. There's Beach Bune for you as the next version. Beach Bune. How many of you guys are going to pull for Beach Bune? Also, another thing, how many of you guys on the stream have finished Spiral to the end? Stage 140 and stage 150. And if you haven't, where is you right now? Oh, Mutan's replying on JP. Mutan speaks JP as well. She was following mages with her constant agility debuffs. That was unexpected. Because she actually... it's her selling point's not just that. If you only want to debuff agility, there's plenty of agility debuffers now. I guess her selling point was to be able to debuff dexterity and agility together. There were many bosses in World Tower that could attack with both dexterity-based attacks and agility-based attacks. Either if it was for spells or if it was for martial arts attacks. So you could totally guarantee evasion faster. But she still debuffs only 15%. If you are debuffing only 15%, it doesn't matter if it's coming from Heaven Breeze or for Iodine or for anything, if you only want to debuff agility. But Heaven's Breeze is pretty nice now that I can use with the UniverSe since I don't have Witch's Daughter. And Julie says, I saw a random video of latest Muse solo. Yeah, I tried to, but I couldn't. My Muse was not fully capped, but I was also running on auto. I discovered that you need to play on manual. I may do a video explaining how to do that, probably starting from tomorrow. This weekend was a little busy with real life. It was the 70th anniversary for my mother-in-law, so we were celebrating it. It was just some hours ago. And after I finished, I came here home, and in some hours we started the live stream. But this week, I will go back to business and make more strategies. It's pretty fun that you can do that with Muse. I believe that you can also do it with Cotton, but not the current Cotton. The first Cotton, but I'll see into that later. So Jai says, I just finished Sparrow 2 days ago because I'm a casual. Ha ha ha, you are a casual. I finished it on release, but then I had to make different squads because I don't know everyone has access to the characters that I have. Vara says, Beach Beauty. I only saw Kenji banner with the second Beach Liza. How can they have 2 beach versions of Liza, man? We will have that in Global. Playful says, I only play the JP version, Cher. Wait till you fight Egg level 10 on the future. I only hear people saying that this Egg fight is super crazy hard. I'll have to wait till it gets released, because also, when people say stuff about JP, I get a little, I don't know, worried without reason. Some people say that, oh, Floor 150 should be crazy hard. Of course it was hard, but I was prepared for that. It was not as hard as I thought. Sometimes, like, especially Final Island, and JP players were saying stuff about Final Island that it was hard and something, and then it just got so easy since release. It was always doable. So I don't know if they change also the balance in Global, if they do or not, I don't know. But they tend to increase the difficulty in Global even. But because we have better resources, we have Sibling Light, we have the shield from Impress, we kind of play easy mode sometimes. So they have to make stuff harder. Putin says, I got squished on 154 a few attempts yesterday. I'd like to wrap it quickly before Death Master drops. I believe it will drop after the maintenance, and man, I'm hoping for it because I love Remembrance Battles. It has me scratching my head. Uni, love it, but still waiting for the SC Liza. Oldary, you're going to get that. You're going to. It's the second beach style of Liza, but it will take some time. Mark says, I confuse the art from Melissa and Muse. They look so similar and glance. They also use water spells. I also beat Sparrow on 130, but have not tried further than that yet. Well, nice. Congrats on beating 130. Gets harder later, but it's also enjoyable. I believe that Sparrow was enjoyable. Because, guys, I know some people say, oh, it's too hard and stuff. Relies too much on some type of units, but then you don't need to clear it on release. The rewards from that tower are laughable at most. Well, I'm gonna miss 5 gems. Oh my god, what can I do with 5 gems? Increase the inventory space? Some of these things are not made to beat on release. I don't like this idea of releasing content that cannot be beat on day 1. Remember Wastelands 5? Bertrand? Yes, I still get mad when I remember this event, because it's been 3 months and we're still not really ready to beat that. Some people did beat because they kept persisting and trying over and over and over again. Till RNG eventually allows you to win. Yeah, that's what happens in my opinion. But it's bad design. Release content cannot be beat on the release, but they will keep doing this. Let me tell you the secret. I saw that many of the Remembrance Battles will have stuff like, oh, that's bring a charm to this Remembrance Battle. But then, go look charm for axe wielders. They don't exist. So, unless you force yourself to beat without that mechanic that makes it even harder, you have to wait till they eventually release a character that can inflict charm and uses axes, and you have to fall for the bait to summon. That's the reasoning behind making so many banners. They want you to summon all of them. Will you? SaGa says, people also said Final Island would be hard. Lol, we thought the same thing. Exactly, SaGa, it wasn't hard. But I don't know if they changed the... Also, we had higher caps. Maybe that made it easier for us. But I saw many Reddit posts of people saying that, oh, this character will help in Final Island. Especially this character here. Don't level your Khalid because he has 25% chance to increase damage by 10%. And that should be needed on Final Island. And I was like, oh my god, I just increased it by Khalid level. What have I done? I won't be able to finish Final Island. Turns out you don't need that. You're not even close. Global versions easy mode depends. Some Global X events are pretty hard. Orc says you suppose Wastelands because it causes me... you suppress it? Wastelands because it causes me stress. Me too. I'm always stressed when I try that. The reward for your Sparrow is the reset. The jewels, beautiful jewels. Yeah, but that comes from the early floors. You don't need to go to 150. Those barely affect your earnings. The guy says, well, what if they release on Endless Tower every month? Endless. We're talking about arcade design like, you know, Pac-Man, Asteroids, this type of games, where the score just increases and the game resets? No, man. That doesn't work. Yuri says, why I thought they put 3 brazen bows on 140 is broken. Cleans buff and buff brings also Scarlet attack buff when one of them died. Beat the floor, but still thought they didn't mean to design like that. Actually, I understand that design, Enjoy, because, you know, I was saying, we tried the same approach over and over again in boss fights. Oh, what? 4 keys? That's the highest number I have ever seen. But again, we enter a fight kind of knowing what we need to bring. The boss has physical attacks, we always bring the same character. The boss has magical attacks, we always think the same thing. So it made me rethink my strategies. I like that. Even though it seems pretty hard. You have to think, what do I have to use to win against these boars? Butcher with Charm win. Butcher with Charm copy. It makes sense because parts are lovable. Look, we have one piece. No? Reap ScherBR water. Oh no! Still had a little left. Oh. No, it doesn't. Doug says the next Final Island stages are meant to be a little like that right now? Maybe? Yes, Doug. Finally, where you are not exactly spec to get the max score on all of them, at least not without some retries. I want to see that because, well, again, I'm still a hardcore player. I may beat that with max score, but I am expecting it to be hard. Since you can forge your weapons, it will also be different from player to player. Not everyone has weapons with 90% passives, but those that do will probably be able to get max score. I hope they give more rewards as well. Narek says, the real question is, when are we gonna get interaction between players like the guilds? So many people want that. I actually don't know if I want that, Norix. I don't know if I want. My problem is just that I just can't increase the time you have to play the game in a day. Well, you can grind as much as you want the game, but that is on you. I use it to play Langrisser mobile, and I love the game. It has a very good design. Up to this day, it still has a good design. But then, you needed to fight against 5 raid bosses a day with your guild. And that was like almost 1 hour long. Man, forcing me to play 1 hour long with my guild. I'm not that much in MMOs. I'm more into single player games. If they make something that does not make you play the game over and over, without penalizing you, okay. But I know a lot of people like this thing, especially those that came from MMOs and enjoyed those when they were younger. I understand, it's just my different way of playing. So I say they should tell us at least, give us a hint to the gimmick through, I think. You mean for the boss fight, Soja? Yes. Some of them are a little too scarce. You don't even understand unless you try to fight against the enemy 5 times in a row, and then you oh, I finally understand what you're doing. Max is 5 red keys. Yes, 5, but I haven't ever seen. I don't think I saw 3 red keys in one run, but 4 was crazy. Caviar says, I like this type of events. Look on the dojo event one. I'm using a free gathered. Yeah, making you think a little more about how to defeat the boss. It's just crazy. Molten says, Norix, we already have it on shared Discord. Yeah, it's type of cute. Join us there if you haven't, Norix. I know you haven't. There yet. Good message says, ScherBR has overpitied for Joe. I just wanted to have the character because any type of rerun banner would be bad for me to summon that Joe. And I still had, well, mathematically speaking, a good chance of getting at least Polka or Joe on that moment. Any type of rerun banner to get that Joe will be crazy. And Joe is meta. The next style of Joe is totally meta. She can cast a spell that makes her immune to damage for 2 turns, or she can cast Morale Down Medium that decreases damage by 25. No one can do that, and she can keep using forever. So, well, that Joe is crazy. I just want the whole kit, access to all spells, because they have all versions of Joe. Cannot skip that, even though she's not so shiny right now because of lacking a dedicated weapon. Eventually she will be good, and then I will enjoy. Good message says, SaGa forged 5 new bow weapons. SaGa. Yeah, there's games that give you notification about what your guild members are doing. Man. Norix is not that much, I don't want that either, but like leaderboard for damage against conquest boss or who is where in the war tower, stuff like that, that should be nice. If it does not force you into playing the game more than normal, I'm okay. Magical Pizza Fart says, if the guilds works as individual, contributing towards increasing score rather than mandatory attendance for raids would be neat. I played this game Valiant Force that is getting a sequel, Valiant Force 2. I may or not play the game because I actually had plenty of followers when I played Valiant Force. I actually wrote text-based guides. I can make that in video now. Actually, I believe I had more followers back there with text writing guides because I even hit 10,000 views. 10,000 views with a text writing guide. Crazy, huh? My reviews don't get 10,000s in UniverSe. And in that game, you get guilds, but there's one problem. You had to fight a weekly guild raid boss, and you needed to rely on everyone on the guild to defeat. Actually, if you had a guild with 35 people and 10 of them were overpowered hardcore players, they could do it all by themselves. But then, well, one of the hardcore players stopped playing. You need 5 of the casual players to do the same amount of damage, or even less. Brings this type of problems, and then kicking people because they don't play the game, it's tiring. I hope I don't have to do that again. Narcissus, I'm on Discord, I just don't interact much. React even with some emojis, man. It helps engagement. Flifo says, any Twitter 130 battle member auto success? What? Ninja says, the gimmick on 150 when the boss is on low HP, he attacks twice. Rip to my almost 20 minutes fight. Yeah. You think I finally understand how to win just to get shit in the end. Oh. Alex says, father is coming. Yes, Alex, it's time to pull a meta character. Not exactly a definitive character, but someone that's good to have for the future. And I'm expecting some buffs from Fodder because that's what they do. They know a character is popular and they are going to say, some people are thinking about summoning for this character or not, so let's make it a guarantee. So let's make Fodder even better. They did this before. Some characters, they don't do it, like Mystic Asolus. They didn't change Mystic Asolus. They know she is popular enough, but is Fodder popular enough to guarantee a summon even without changes, even without buffs? I don't know that. Hello, Aiden. Hey there. You stream pretty late for French people. It's 4 AM, mate, but it's still lovely to be able to hear you. Thanks, Aiden. This time it was because I had some real-life things in the weekend. But usually we do live streams on the weekends an earlier time. Hopefully the next week is someone that you can catch. But 4 AM, go rest, Aiden. Do you work tomorrow? Thanks for joining anyway. Guild releases share solo kills all the guild bosses. Don't rely on me, Dad. When I'm not a content creator, I may be lazy. Like I wait till the last day to beat the boss. Like the countdown is running and I'm like that and waiting. Oh, this is the last day, right? Let's beat the boss. And this guild raid bosses in this game, Valiant Force, we had members that would just were waiting on reset, and when the reset came, they were just joining to be the first ones to kill the boss. In the end, they got a little more rewards, and then okay, let them have it. I'm not as hardcore. So Jay says, skip the gimmick on 150, just happened to have OD when it was almost dead and didn't even know what the gimmick was until Cappy told me. You brought the boy, right? I didn't brought the boy on the first glance, and also I was testing some stuff, like Muse solo, testing some stuff for fun, but they were not so good. Great adventure with this, yes, yeah, I got my original father already, so I need to get this one. Correct me if I'm wrong, there's already Matriarch 6 on JP? Yes, the Ray. We have it. Matriarch 5 is House Cleaner Matriarch from Valentine. And Matriarch 6 is, I don't know, Battle Maiden? She was always a Battle Maiden. I can't even say, I'm not so creative. There's just too many versions to find nicknames. Maybe they will buff Socho to bait us. Yeah, Socho is pretty cool as well. Have you seen his attack, Doug? So... I saw Socho attack. He attacks with, I don't know, with a motorcycle if I remember correctly. It's pretty crazy. Magical Pizza says, how are you able to just tell us who's gonna be good or not? I'm probably missing curtain information, only been playing a month and still barely understand many of what status do. Well, when I do reviews, I place in the description of the video the sources that I use for reviews. One is a global database, the other one is a JP database. So I check the JP database every time when there's new characters just to see what they are releasing there, to understand what's to come in the future, and then I check the recent styles on global, kinda knowing about the future, and I try to review them, knowing what's to come. But I don't mention characters that are 10 months away, only when speaking about the future of a character, because if we're always talking about the future never comes. You are enjoying the game nonetheless. Nice. Join our Discord as well. We are always talking about the game. There's plenty of nice and helpful people there. Yeah, you tested for fun for like 2 hours or something. Because the fight's too long, Cappy. Weren't you not having fun? And then says, I am an optician, so I don't work tomorrow. I will probably fall asleep with your stream tonight. Thank you. Hope it helps you get into sleep. Maybe some white noise. If you are not hardcore, then the rest of us are just casual. Well, I was not hardcore in some of the past games I played. I should be considered hardcore in the UniverSe. Yes, but I was not in the past. I think part of the reason why I'm a hardcore player is because I am a perfectionist myself. I suffer from that. I was working on some recent stuff, could not finish because it's never good enough. Well, and in this game it's always the same. I'm always grinding, I'm always doing stuff because I'm always thinking about how can I make the best of the time I have in the game. No? By the way, you helped me so much in hard game content. I'm really grateful, mate. Thanks, Aiden. Hope I can keep helping. There is some weird guy in this Discord to edit share face into things though. Yeah, someone that starts with Seo and it's with J or Jai. Is it Seo J or Seo Jai? I never asked you. I don't know how to spell that. I don't know where you live, Seo Jai. I guess it's Seo Jai because he would have corrected me otherwise. Look at the size of the chest. Why is it just so big? Oh man. Oh, talking about other stuff. Anyone here is a fan of Tactics Ogre? We got some information from some websites and I am so excited to play that game. They're going to change so many things about it. and Tactics Ogre is one of my top 10 games ever. I think there's something on that game. Yeah, if you played it, you know. I don't know if it's on Chapter 2. It should be Chapter 2. End of Chapter 2. That happens that anyone that played a game will never forget. Never. Never ever forget what happens in that. And I guess this is just so amazing when there is just that moment in a game that it's unforgettable. Like also Suikoden 2, where Luca Blight attacks a village and says some stuff I will not say here. But yeah, that moment is unforgettable. Some people also think there's some unforgettable moments on Shadow Hearts, Final Fantasy, many games. Cher does not know where his basement is. Well, you haven't seen any basement here, and I showed you a little more of my house, so maybe SaGa is lying all the time. He's not hidden and locked in my basement. Yeah. It started last year, and thanks to you, I'm falling in love with this game so much. No worries, Aiden. I try to, well, make the game a little more popular. Could have done a little more, but I'm just a human. We'll keep trying. I love the SaGa series, and I love developers that try to do something else, not stick to the same formula. It's also so funny that one of the best examples of staying true to the same original formula is Final Fantasy, up to certain points, of course. Or is a game on the same studio, SaGa always change things upside down with every release. It's nice to have different products as well. If I had a company, I would do the same. I'd sell games for the masses, but let's make some games for fun, right? I'll start playing a little more of SaGa Scarlet Grace Dog as well, because I want to make videos for the game. It's just like Purple Chest in Biofield you play it. That purple chest is just so ugly. What have they done that? It's fine how you say it. It's actually a saying in Cantonese, but the pronunciation cannot be said correctly with English letters, so everyone says it how you say it. I see. Where did you get this name from then? By the way, as far as I know, you cannot gain skill ranks from battles that don't cost stamina. You're telling me that I'm wasting my time. I'm not looking on the screen. Guys, have you seen any skill ups? I can check this because I have been doing big wheels so many times. We can also check how many red keys we got in 50 runs. Actually 51. Let's see. So I'm losing my time, Doug. That's what I get for not paying attention. So better to bring down then, just to increase the gold. 266 tickets, 130 gold pieces. Nice. Let's stack this up. Thanks for the information. Like, something that I never know. 39 red keys with 51 runs. That's pretty good luck. Yeah, what do you think about this? Good night, Leonardo Strive. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Good night, everyone, and Masked Father news to all. Happy Masked Father news, right? How are you, my friend? Hope everything's good. You can do 4 more runs. Is that right? 4, no. 8 more runs. Let's finish this. Let me just check how many skill ups I got. Probably nothing, but yeah. Seu Jai sounds so much like a Brazilian nickname for Senhor Jai. Jair. Senhor Jair. Oh, no, Jair, no. Jair will remind me of the candidate for president. I can check the skills if it's 79 or 70. Yeah, I'm not getting skill ups. I did get with Monica, but in another stage, because I was testing her Golden Note, Mega Trust. I wanted to level this all to max, and it's finally maxed. So, Genie was also testing Aqualuna Plus, but in another stage as well. So, yeah, we're losing time here. I just need to change someone, and then bring down in the place of Monica. I need to train him because I'm not actually training him. It's just there. Got a lot of status, but didn't learn the skills yet. Unseen Saga 1. Anyone here excited for Unseen Saga Minstrel Song Remaster? That game's gonna rock, huh? You were like a canary for me. A canary? The name, Sergei? Dowd. Look, he has plenty of status, but has not learned a single skill. Okay, Dowd, let's run with you. To know about this event, but some events that use other currency besides stamina do increase skill ranks. Yeah, this one seems like it doesn't. Let's just run 8 runs left. Except Final Fantasy XII, it's not a game, it's an interactive movie. You think so? There's probably a very memorable scene from Final Fantasy XII. I didn't play that one to the end, I just tested. Need to ventilate since I'm a fan of the creator. United says, yeah, happy Masked Feather news. Father, finally. I know a lot of people are waiting for him. The new Amazon event is Global X and has rainbow metal chunks. Rainbow? What rainbow means, Mr. Sun? We have bronze, we have... I have to check this. Let's finish this and no, I will check. Hey Kyle, yes, Mask Hype. Are you also planning to pull? I don't know many people here want. Oh, let me just go to the bathroom. I'll be back pretty soon. And here I am. Leonardo Strife is asking, Cher, are you ready to pull for Masked Father? Well, I don't have money gems, but I'm ready. I need to summon for him. Invested too much. Oh wait, it's Final Fantasy 13. 13 is the interactive movie thing? I'll pity if I gonna. To be honest, Mask is one of my higher priority units of figures. It's very useful. He is, but do you have the Robin Polka as well? The only weapon type showed with the rainbow is Spear. Maybe it will be the ones missing from bronze. Hmm? Missing from bronze. Oh, 4 red keys again? What's up, Jen? How are you? Welcome to the party. Yeah, you guys are ready for Mask? I got 7,000 gens. 7,000? I have 3,000. We can hope for some dual element madness. You're saying that this new material will allow us to craft dual element stuff? No jokes. 2 red keys, man. I'm so lucky with this. I'm never lucky with gacha, but at least I'm lucky with these things. I got red robin on a daily 100. That's crazy, Kyle. Crazy luck. Well, having bolts in some scenarios would be just like instant win. Of course, you need other units, but they would just carry. I don't know, but it would fit the rainbow theme. Anyone here knows about the dual element forged weapons from JP? And I wonder what type of passives they will include. The end chapter 2 was 6 weeks after chapter 1. It's been 6 weeks in chapter 2, so hopefully we get chapter 3. I agree, Mr. Sun. Makes total sense. I think it's time. 7 keys with 8 runs. That's awesome luck. Now I need to pull on Platinum to see if I get Strumniken. I still have Bird, Strumniken, and Human Male. Oh, give me Mac in the way to these characters. And the worst thing is that I summoned on Human Female banner with Human Male and Mac, but they didn't drop. Got so mad. Super mad. How many pieces will I get with just so many red keys? Now I can max my off-banner units. Yeah. Guys, this double drops for gold keys is amazing. Take this moment to get these things. I won't play other events until this one stops dropping. I said some... Oh, pulling. Let's do some platinum pulls. Does anyone know anything about Kriemhild and Socho in Masked Father banner? Well, Kriemhild is a charge mechanic character that attacks with AoE, but she and JP attacks in wave 1 and wave 3. So that is not optimal for normal event farming, but she works pretty well for story, but we don't need more characters for that. So I hope they change her in global. Now about the Socho character, he has a very powerful single target attack and he buffs morale for a lot. So he's a character that you use first to bring the nuke. He's also a fast attacker, but sacrifices LP. Much like Mikhail, but Mikhail is for AoE, he's for single target. Now, let's do some platinum pulls. See, Jen says, yeah, I need awakening materials desperately. You need. I kind of have some. Oh, see, I have almost 4,000 gems. Still don't have the newest SaGa Frontier 2 characters from Platinum. You don't? Who are they again? The new Leonid? Wait, Leonid is not from SaGa Frontier, he's from Romancing Saga 3. Actually, Leonid is a character that looks more like a SaGa Frontier 1 character than a Romancing Saga 3. Why? I don't understand. Oops, the game froze a little. Whoa, not bad at all. Thanks for the info. No worries. Exactly, very good. Oh my god, thanks, Taco. Thanks so much for the help via Super Chat. Via Super Chat, it does not appear on the screen or add to the goals because it uses a different processing method. But thank you so much for the help, Taco. You are also a member, and I really appreciate your generosity. Let me say here and properly thank you. Are you awake now? I mean, of course you are. But usually you are on a very different time zone. Thank you so much. You are on work. I see. So just appearing a little to help out. It appear on the screen. That's nice. Thank you. It appears on the screen, but it doesn't go to the goal because it uses a different processing system. But I will add it here. Manually. The cats are fighting again. Oh guys, I will have to stop them because this is too much. I'm gonna have to stay with Bretinha here because she's fighting with the new cat and, well, if she's here, she's not fighting, right? Leonid is similar to Virgil, I guess. That's the same thinking I have. He's pretty similar to characters from SaGa Frontier. Mr. Sun says Socho is good for conquest, fast single target farming, gives morale and guard up to all lines and kills himself. Yeah, he kills himself, it's crazy. Just for that 1 turn damage and 2 sacrificing range, Pretine is gone. She's gonna fight with the Hin again. Hey Dazzy, welcome! Nice to see you here. Taco, long time no see. Yeah, Taco usually works on different time zones. That's why I don't see him much often. Taco is a mod always representing the JP version of the game on Discord. Did new content drop today? No! Actually no, does he? You only got news. But since I didn't do a grind and chat live stream yesterday because I was a little busy with real life, I wanted to do one as soon as I had time. And this time it was right now. And I waited till we got the news and we are discussing while we do stuff. Oh, we got an explosion. Socho morale up and guard up is 3 turns, forgot to mention. Yeah, so it's extremely good for raids if you want to survive for 3 turns. But where is my Strumnikin? Nowhere to be seen. Same mode. Ah, nice. Are you playing games with your friends? You usually do. Does a beer came and kick in the JP server into the Discord, bro? Yes. It's always there. The new banner is great, looking forward to it. Are you still playing global as well, Taco? How are you managing 2 accounts? Oh, we got 2 styles here. But it's never the styles I want. Never. Loot. How am I going to showcase Trumican if he doesn't drop? Or UniverSe? A lot of people saying, I beat the stage with UniverSe, and I'm like, oh man, I cannot run this character because he doesn't drop. Hey UniverSe, if I click on you many times, will I be able to get you? Remember when people, I saw a video on internet recently, someone is saying that if you click on the banner, like this, and you just cancel many times, like this. I don't know why you should do this. It's a very strange ritual. And you cancel many times, like this. Yeah, do it many times. And then you go to the banner you want to summon, and then you see a dragon. Where's the dragon? Dragon. Nowhere. Dog, you were doing the trick. Yeah. Just for fun. I'm playing both. I have an awesome remote desktop. That's nice. I used to play like that, and I would even log into my remote desktop just to change the directions of the games I was playing. Oh man, the cats are fighting again. I cannot even live stream it. Now she's not gonna run. She's gonna stay here. Lol, I work mornings now, so probably won't catch you. I'm working on the mornings. Even on the weekends? No CT legend. Imagine if that had worked though. It would create legends, even more legends. What are you guys running now? She wants to go to fight, man. This is not a fighting game, Pratinha. Just logging in Masked Dad, huh? Yeah, you were discussing Masked Dad, and there's also, forgot the name, the Amazon and the Socho. Socho is from a Game Boy Saga, right? I don't know those games too well. I know I need to play them more. But they didn't get old well. The re-releases don't add anything quality of life. It's just too hard to know what you're doing. The first game barely has any reason. You are on a tower, then you are on I don't know where, and then you are flying. I don't know. Man, it's just too crazy. But games were pretty simple back there. It was just Game Boy. So yeah, Mask, the character that people were waiting for, is finally coming. It's strange that they are announcing the banner before the live stream. So that means that we are going to get the live stream while we are on maintenance. Let me see here. Let me see when we get this live stream. It may be the case. There's a community stream, but no indication of maintenance. No, Pretinha, stay here. Stop fighting. The community stream will happen before the game goes live, but there's no maintenance. We got to know all the information because of rsrsdb.com, and they will try to show us where we already know, right? Maybe even the Taiwanese community will post the videos explaining stuff. Yeah, what do you get from that? No idea who this guy is, but I didn't play Game Boy SaGa. Yes, he's from Game Boy. Tomorrow's the live stream, right? No. 2 days from now, copied. Recently having fun using the latest doll. I think she's a good damage dealer, can buff dexterity, can heal, can deflect. She's actually very good. I could not keep summoning on her banner because I had bad luck, and when I got Liza, I just dropped it. Wish I had her. She's a favorite character of mine, but man, you can have it all. And for single target, she's a very powerful character. Recent social is so good. His IQ on himself might make people upset, but Mask is great. Amazonian is powerful for future. SaGa soul benders are unique. They usually are. Look on the face of Pretinha, she wants to fight. Look. Let me go, let me go! Used to be such a calm cat. What is happening? You need some love back, Pretinha. Some more love. Stop. So yeah, I'm running Secret House Infiltration with one of my squads. The squads that I was using were also trying to increase skill ranks, but now it's not so common. Let me see, I was on group 4, I guess. Yeah, I was running this one. Look, this is something that works pretty well. You go and run Deadly Pierce Axe, for example, and then those two characters are maxed, Captain and everything. Of course, Leon and Fuse, they work well together. And then this character here in the middle, I want to increase his skill rates. So sometimes she's attacking before Fuse or before Leon, and then she gets some skill ranks. Well, it takes time, but I'm not in a rush. Aqualuna is almost maxed. So this is something that I do. And I'm increasing status for the other two characters. They say if you spin around 3 times and pull while doing a headstand, you will get the unit you want. Who said that? That's madness, man. That does not work. Often bacon to the RNG. Pray to Thomas. Or Leonid. Guys are saying that I need to cosplay as Leonid because I have a black cat and his A-style has a black cat. But, man, I don't have a wig. I can't cosplay as Leonid. I don't think there's any single character in SaGa that looks like me and I could cosplay. But of course, sometimes you cosplay for fun. Don't need to be exactly like the character, but also, my favorite characters in this game are usually female characters, so I have to choose different ones. Well, Gustav. How can I cosplay as Gustav? Or Gustav? You look like Zero. Are you offending me, Capybara? You look like Zero. You are using a Capybara picture. They're pretty similar. Blonde wig. Ludwig. I only did a 2.5 spin. You need to do a full. Has to be 3 times or with 1 work. That's what they say. I don't even want to know those people that say this stuff, man. Looks like crazy. But sometimes Ginny will attack, and sometimes she will get a skill up. Since I'm not in a rush to max these skills, they are just, well, pretty niche, I must say. Look, 10 keys drops as well. Sometimes even more than that. Permanent Bennett says, so when's the next banner? In Surazats from now, probably. Usually, that's what they do. We should expect a video coming up in maybe 2 hours or something like 9 hours. Sometimes they do it in 2 hours, sometimes they do it more. We'll only get to download in 1 day, I guess. But sometimes they did it before. If we get a download today in some hours, that will be very good. That means I can plan ahead and make the review a little more time instead of just rushing. You have the glasses. I have the glasses. I do. Next video, probably live stream day. Yes, as soon as they finish live stream or something. What's the time zone for that? You can try Rag Robin cosplay, but then I have to scratch many many clothes. I think it's better to give to someone that needs. And I usually do that, and I need to check some of my clothes to see if I can give some more. I don't purchase clothes for some time because I work at home, and then since you work at home, you don't need to change clothes all the time. I mean, not the same type of clothes. If you need to work, sometimes you need to present yourself so well, depending on the clothes that you are wearing. Here on the channel, I use my standard stuff. Strife cosplay, just wear a hood. Oh, but I have to black my face. Yeah. A robe and a hood. Also works, yeah. Grinding for gold pieces and the keys, just great time to get your stuff. That's true, Taco. That's what I'm running, and so many red keys. I need to check how many. I need to do some math. Are you going to use a costume on Halloween? I can, but I just don't know which one. I have to think of it. I was talking about this because I really don't know what I can do. I'm chasing for 20 million CP and JP, currently on 19. You actually have most of the characters, right, Taco? I have 13 million on global. I'm getting close to 14, I guess. But I'm sure I'm not the highest one. There should be people with 15, 16 millions. I think 16 is possible in global. If you have all the characters. You have most of them. You are a collector, my friend. Collecting these sprites is just so fun. But at the same time, so meaningless. But we are gamers, right? We do this type of stuff. Dali says, yeah, lol. Did I just now remember Robin is a Zoro reference? Totally. But not so hard to make those type of cosplays. I think if you go to the cheapest Halloween store, you can purchase it for the lowest amount of bucks. There's always a Zoro in a costumed fantasy party. It's cheaper in JP since inflation. You mean if you are a US citizen purchasing JP content, it's cheaper for you? Or is it the other way around? I don't understand much about this. Being away from economic stuff for a while. Share Robin for Halloween? The problem is that I need to sacrifice some clothes. I'm not the type of person that wastes stuff. Like, if I purchase food and it's not so good, I will try to eat just to not waste. I only trash stuff, it's just, you know, totally uneatable, terrible. I don't like wasting. So much things and so much people needing stuff, and then you just, I have the money, let me waste. No. It's not how it works. Sometimes it's just so terrible when you order some food and it's just uneatable, but it hardly happens. Global Extra Robin. Man, we need a preteen style. I'm really excited for the next live stream because the other one that we had in the past didn't have too much things. So maybe they are going to show a lot. They did a post on Twitter, I talked about that in my last video, and showcasing some of the future stuff. Especially the weapon renaming. And I really want to see that. I believe they have more stuff, but they didn't want to show in that post. So I'm kind of excited about news. The race is I token we're a sweet and shades. Is I token like that in real life as well? Or only when he's playing? I remember seeing the Konami producer for Castlevania and thinking that he uses that hat all day. But he probably doesn't. That's just ridiculous. I mean, to use it all day, right? But maybe he does, I don't know. Imagine using the surfing fish leg. Oh no, man. We already have Little Mermaid. We don't need more. Yeah, it's cheaper USD to Japanese yen, but lately they've been generous with euros. Also, JP doesn't have 3 rounds manner. The 3 rounds with pages, right? Yes, they don't. But they are being generous with giveaways. It seems like Global is pretty starving recently. Yeah, I don't know if we even get 45,000 gens in a month. I don't know. Maybe clearing all events, doing all ads, we get 40,000 now. We even got 60,000 in a month. But I've seen so many different banner rounds without seeing home screen missions. Look on this. We only got it once. Only once. Rag shared. Oh my god, this is Dozy, right? Rag robbing share to save the day. Thank you so much, my friend. Let me check if that's really you. But like I said, I usually know everyone here. Yeah, you are. Thanks so much for the help, my friend. I appreciate it. Let me type here. Thank you properly. As he gets registered, thank you so much. Rag robbing. I wanna see if I have some very trashed clothes to make this, like something that I cannot donate. Sometimes you have some things that are just so trash that you say, no, no one's gonna use this. Donating this may even make me look bad. You have to give something that can be used, not your trash. Well, how did you check email? Yes, email notifications. Ads, a new thing on JP. You now have ads as well? Just like ours, or a little different? Hello, Victor. How are you? Victor, are you a Brazilian? Pretty close to midnight today. I wanted to check how many red keys I have and... Well, what can I get from this? Jamie's Treasure Hunt. They give you 25 pieces for each of your styles by 5 keys. So, let's open the calculator. 5 means 25. Multiplied by 10. Wait, what? Is that right? Wait. 25 for each. No. Wait. 250 gold pieces for each of the styles that I bring. That is a lot. Kind of half the way that I need to max then. I get from 30. I think I still have enough time to get 50 more red keys in order to max from 0 to 60. I believe. The ones that I was training were just, let me see. Guess it was those ones here. 25 pieces per red keys, yes, for all styles. That's amazing. It's the best event for gold pieces so far. Taco says it's the same, but in the past they never had, and the ad roulette, it was implemented, I believe, in the 3rd anniversary. So now you guys have much more gens than us. On the start of the game, we did have more gens than the JP version. I guess not, now it's not the case anymore. If you have the roulette and you also have better giveaways, we are in the past now. Yes. Let me show you. Picard said I'm increasing the level. Even Mife. I'm doing this with Mife because he's an off-banner style and pretty powerful. Can replace Emilia with his gun. damage is pretty strong, and also a very useful character for boss fights. I never use it, but it buffs his dexterity when he attacks and recovers HP. Very good passive. It increases damage when equipped with guns, fired up. Yeah, it has a good kit, comparable to some premium styles. So Mife is one of those. Final Emperor as well. Final Emperor is because I know that he's going to be strong in the next Remembrance battle, since he can AoE turn 1, normal attack turn 2, AoE turn 3, keep going. One strong AoE every 2 turns. It's probably gonna help me with the Spear Remembrance battle. I also have to just go and sort them by style level. Let me clear the filter, style level, ascending order up. So I can see some of the styles if they... Oh, I also want to train my Tsubaki. I have Robin Joe here. Let me remove Robin Joe and add someone else because she's pretty close to 50. She's gonna overkill. Who should I bring? You guys think? Someone that can be useful. Antonius is only for farming. He's not going to help on Remembrance. Who here could? Scorn. Yo, Scorn is pretty far from Cap. I need to train this guy. I also need to train this Princess White Rose, right? Yeah, I need to. I guess Tsubaki and Final Emperor are on the training dojo, so leveling up then here would not help as much. In the beginning, they also rushed a lot of content and we got plenty of gems because of that. Copy, you are right. Yeah, I love that this event managed to get 41 to 55 units, which was very helpful. Yeah, Kyle, that's amazing. Like, I can tell you that it's almost the same as we can get in a whole month with just one event. I'm loving it. Let me run a little and see how much I get. I try to level up some more off-banner styles and make videos with off-banner styles because some of them are worth to level to 50. Which ones are you guys leveling to max? Kinda hard to stand out as a spear user standing next to Mama. Yeah, everything pales to compare to Mama, but then actually his damage should be very good for Remembrance. She can buff with Shining Glory, if you have, and then use his AoE. We had a bunch of banners. Now it's double banners all the time, Tacos. Definitely not Melissa. Training Nora. I still don't have that off-banner Nora, but if I had, I would train her to max as well. Tsubaki is another one that I want to use on boss fights. I didn't want to use Tsubaki. She is called Tsubaki, but she's also Camellia or Carmelia, I don't remember. They don't decide sometimes on the names, man. Oh no, we got some bots. The full live stream worked for some time. I have some filters for bots, so they don't always attack me, but sometimes they find a way to get in. I just don't know how. Sorry for that. Melissa's mom? Mom. This attack is pretty cool. Light Spear. Triple S damage. Dorothea says I'm trying to get my cards to at least 1870s. That means that they are still fast to train. After you get to 19, it's pretty hard, man. 1.9k and beyond takes time. I have plenty of characters training. I barely know who to train now. Five new styles, huh? I guess if some people watch this live stream later, they will see how many gold pieces I got and maybe stick to this event. wanted to do a little of Shira, but we are just so close to reset time. Reset time, no, to midnight. That I would have to sleep. Train Mug Blend. I did train Mug Blend, Taco. Train just for fun. No damn on, do they even have same metrics? Oh yeah, everyone calls the metric like Mama, right? Why? I still don't fully understand. That's because it was Holly King and then Mama Matriarch. Yeah. What are you guys doing with your fight against Shira? It can be pretty hard, huh? I run it on auto, but again, I have a very strong squad. Just need to find this squad. It's called Shira, so I will find it. Yeah, it was Holly King because they didn't have Matriarch name. Or at least on the translation. That's why there's this new movie called The Woman King. I don't know how it's exactly called, but here in Brazil it's called The Woman King. Some countries just don't have any description for a female ruler. So this is the squad that I'm using here on Shira, and man, seeing that much damage with Mirza is so good. This is yet another boss fight where buffs don't have full value. Shira debuffs all your agility buffs with gravity. Also decreases the turn order. Take that left fork in your face, Shira. You know, the Night Wind. I know this fight can be pretty hard, and I suspect it's based on your power. If you are a veteran and have characters with very high HP, then it becomes harder. I'm using Leonid, Mirza, Snowy, Rich, and Gerard. Rich for the buff break. Gerard you are using because of the what you said, Steel Blade Light, right? So you are using double Steel Blade Light. Nice. Flowing Feelings. Oh. Leonard is useful here and there. I'm very happy that I got him. He was Mama King for a while in JPB translated like that? Ah. If they do say Matriarch's real name, I think you can find in UniverSe. There's a mentioning. Gotta go, thanks for the stream, bro. Peace it out. Thanks for the help, Taco. Have a good night and good job. Where's Ventus at? Ventus? I don't even have Ventus. Let's see the damage from Mirza now. Do it, Mirza. Law, is that your new catchphrase? Take that in your face. I usually use those standard catchphrases that I see in movies. That's how I learn in English. Since I almost beat her once. Oh, nice. Let's see how you use it. Left fork, left fork. Oh, 62,000. No, Leon's buffing, Mirza is doing damage. Ah, Leon's buffing. But Gerard was Steel Blade Light, though. You can actually cheese it. I tried, and after reading a comment, and it's easy to evade. But didn't she remove your agility buffs? You can still evade, right? But how many characters do you need to bring to evade? Imagine if she was weak to Slash. What Mirza will be doing here. But the thing that is important is to bring Rising Phoenix X so that you don't get stunned. It's Mama is Aurelius. Although I'm interested in finding out who she had a family with in Light was Torpid. You're talking that Torpid is her husband or something? Oh man. Torpe. What a way to call a character based on a cultural character. How many do I have of this? 77? Probably need to purchase more of this. Yeah. No, it's a no. Oh, don't say it's Torpe. It looks like a dwarf. I assume it was Ferdinand. Ferdinand is one of the generals, no? Or something. Ferd is Hilda's hubby. Ah, Ferdinand has a wife. Well, we have some gems to get based on the new weekly stuff. Not many. Sad we are on the verge of the devs, waiting for some free gems. We just need to make sure it was not Paulus. The screaming guy? Making the face of the app. We all need a character screaming on the icon. That's just how they do it. As it was popular in the time. Well, I guess I'm gonna drop out, guys. We are midnight time here on Brazil. Just wanna thank you all. It's been fun. Even through it's just talk or writing or chat. I really like to have a weekly conversation with the community. Even just to brag about stuff. I don't like to skip those, even when I'm rushing with real life. But tomorrow we have videos, for sure. I'll talk a little more about the characters. I hope we have some previews that we can discuss if it's worth to stream or not. Those that are new players will probably like that Leon rerun. Though very newish players, of course. And, well, I hope you all have a good rest in the start of a week. The week is starting, guys, so more time to play, but also more time to work. Thanks so much. Again, before we leave, click the like button. It really helps we get more notifications sent in the future. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Don't know where you live, but it has been a pleasure. I hope to see you soon in the next video or the next live stream. And bye, Capivara. Mr. Sun says the video came out. Seriously? Has it came out? Do we stick a little more to see? Oh, yeah, the video just came out. Anyone understand? Because I don't understand a single thing. Do we stay a little more? Yo, live reaction to the video, let's go. But I don't understand what they say. Video just went live. Yeah, Forbidden. Let's go see those social buffs. Thanks, Juice, for being here. And seeing and Dog, Dozing. Copy, thanks for the stream. We're gonna check the video at least. Let me just prepare because I need to change something here. Chrome list. No, this window. We're gonna check it before I go to sleep. No worries, we can do this. If you guys want, we're gonna do. Now I need to get this up. 1 second. Even up. You guys won't be able to see the chat box while we check the video, okay? Well, but it's even on the top of my face, so I need to bring it a little down. Just 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna remove the chat box a little because it gets a little fuzzy here. Yeah. I'm also very, very big here. I will remove myself from the video, but I'll be here. Nice review live. If it only was in English, but it isn't, so I'll just try to check what I have here and see. I will have to open now my SaGa. So we have the Amazon character. Let's do a pause button here. Yeah. Do we search for? Oh, again, Naorama SaGa is broken now for me. How can I even check? Yeah, I can't click the icons on the top. They just don't work for me. I will need help from people to translate. Yeah, Naorama SaGa does not work for me. Is it working for any of you guys? Use Google Translate from the cell phone. I don't have that one installed. Google Translate from the cell phone can translate a picture, right? I switched my Google Translate. Let me download that. I installed a new system on my cell phone. So I need to log in a lot of stuff and install some others as well. Translate. Let me see. New video already? Haha, yeah. Also, I can hear the game. Okay, let me remove the game. Audio. Sorry. Remove it. Let me open Google Translate. Now also has problems for me, but if you go open a new tab, it works. Oh! I think sometimes it works for me when I go for home screen. Game data search, style list. Guess something that they did to the ads. Yeah, it's working now. But I'm on a different tab. Let's do this here. The way that it works, you have to go to the... Let's go to the tops. Then you go to game data search, style list. And then you restart from scratch. You click, yeah, the sphere, and now it's working. So where is her? Amazon is. She's here. This is the character that it's on JP. We have the translation. It's a broken translation, but it's what works. Here. So she only attacks on turn 3. That's her problem. Now let's see if I can translate with the cell phone. Where do I go in here? I don't know how you do this copy. My cell phone already has the app. It's called Tradutor. Well, it's the original Google Translate app because that's the one I installed. But okay, round stuff, and is it still round? Start off a round. This one gives her plus 3 BP, but there's more effects. There's something related to HP, and there's not in the original version. Tension up 6, fired up 6. It's probably just fired up 6. They changed the passive number 2. Ability 2 is full HP damage. Full HP damage plus 3 BP, right? Ah, so yeah. She's a farmer, so okay, I guess. But I don't think they changed the first passive. Mayfield says I want her. You want? But now let's see if they change the skill itself. Have to wait for the next picture. The first skill is E power, triple S damage, the second. Okay, this seems the same. The last one has so much description. Training ability 2 is full HP damage, okay. But it still is Pierce and Lightning, still is 13, still has a lot of description, should be just like it is in JP, maybe. I don't know, I will need a translation. Capivara didn't say. Tradutor is the name, but I don't know. Maybe installed the wrong app? It's the wrong app. Oh my god, it has the same icon as Google Translate, but it's not. So many ads as well. Google One is... No, they copied it. I never did this. I never followed for fake apps, but this time I did. It's because I'm live streaming, I don't pay full attention, but I uninstalled it. I hope it just didn't track me or something. Let me open the Google One now. Camera. Oops, this is not working. Oh, there is even more description on the skill that we cannot even see. Oh my god, the translation is terrible. Oh no, the translation is totally terrible. Crane Hughes S3 is fast on first part. Was it fast on JP or no? It wasn't. Yeah, it makes much more sense to be fast. It was not on the first part, now it is, so both parts will be fast. Makes a lot of sense. Fast for both parts, that's right, Mr. Sun. So you understand this? Be careful with that, there's a lot of trash on the Google Store. Yeah, I never installed a fake app, this time I did. So did something change in social? Well, they do have high status. I'm not so sure if they changed in hers. They did. They buffed her STR. Now for social, 103 only? Yeah, he was buffed as well. For status, that is. The first one has BP +2 and some other stuff, so... This is a very common passive now in the game. +10 damage and +2 BP. But is it just the same? Kinda seems the same. At least from passive points, doesn't seem too different. Skill. The first one is C power, and the second is C power 2. Ah! We also getting the electric whip, so father can also paralyze. CC. 3 and 6. I guess this is the same. Oh, this one was changed. Missile is now only 6 BP. Here is 7. So he can use 3 times in a row. So he can act as a farmer. It's just a machine gun with fire as well. Kinda. Leave it to me, the name of the attack. 4 S's. Also 12. Well, the effects should not be too different. Yeah, 4S attack on turn 1, Leonardo. But we already have this with some other styles like L and like Valdor. If you know something more, Mr. Sun, please tell us. Yeah, this is pretty much submachine. Oh, with a much cooler animation. Look at his attack, man. The first one will be available on... Yeah, on Father as well. But the second one is pretty cool. A grenade launcher. Social looks like Jin from Marvel's kinda. Yes, kinda. No, in the picture, the sprite art doesn't look all that much. Blunt and lightning. Was it already blunt and lightning? Yes. No, it was only blunt. Now it carries lightning as well. See? They changed this. And we need better lightning attacks. For sure. Oh man, what a cool animation. Yeah, a motorcycle. The sacrifice of the honorable. They always say it as a reference to Akira. Father. He's still building a whip, but actually he's a club user, so I want to see if they changed his status, because this is a meta character many people will be summoning for. So 90%, 110. No, they look the same. 7181. They are the same. 4682. 4682. 4032. They didn't touch his status. I don't know, maybe they think JP players will be mad about changing such a lovable character. I have to go bye, my friends. Have a good night. Have a good night, Leonardo Strife. We're ending pretty soon, but tomorrow we have a video. Don't worry. That's what I was thinking too. Jin Satoma or something. Ah. I don't understand much about this reference because I never watched it, Akira. No, about the passives? Well, I wonder. Oh, I cannot translate this well. Akiri healing. Yeah, I think they won't change him at all. Because he's pretty good as he is. No buffs for mask. Well, I will have to wait for some people that translate this correctly, because my app barely understands what's on the screen. I don't know why. And the translation is super bad. Yeah, it only translates like part of the text. I'm trying here, but not good. Ah, you're talking about Jin Satama. Wasn't it Jin Kazama? No, Jin Kazama is from Tekken. It's the one that has the robot. Yeah. It's like Copelia. No buffs for him according to SaGa Wiki Discord. Yeah, look like. This is Mystic Asshole's case. So many people were expecting him that they don't want a buff. But sometimes they do anyway. They know a character is famous and they want to guarantee that people will summon for. But his longevity is future proof. So even without any changes, people know he's good. So I guess that's good enough, right? Video now, very fast. No. Video only tomorrow. I need to rest. Already past midnight. But don't worry. Tomorrow, you guys will see the video on the channel. Ah, you're saying video now from Taiwan. I see. Yes, Taiwan already releasing the new video. Barely announcing stuff and already dropping a video. The other buffs are pretty nice, so this banner is really good. Do you know, Rasma, what's on the Amazon? What I know is that her attacks change too fast. But are they still separated? Did they change anything about this charge mechanic? Because waiting to turn 3 to attack is not as good, since, you know, most events only have 2 waves. Mr. Sun brings new information. Korean healed is 15% plus, so 95% total. Nice. But does she need to wait till turn 3? That's kind of close to Soji already. My god. Thanks for this. No worries, Doreen. I'm barely doing anything. Some people with better understanding of the language will do a translation. But what is a bad banner, guys? I barely know what is a bad banner. All characters are evolutions. It's hard to justify skipping entirely. Like, there's always at least one desirable unit. It's more about, you know, your box, if you like what a character brings, if it evolves too much on what you already have. I'm really interested in knowing if her attack is still 3-turn charge or not. I mean, not 3-turn charge, well, attack and 2-turn charge. Hey, I guess that's it. We will not be able to find out before I sleep and wake tomorrow. So, once again, guys, thank you so much for stepping up, and I hope to see you all soon. Tomorrow we are back. Let me get back my webcam here, and remove the browser. So we are back into the normal game. Yes, let me pause the video so it does not run together with the game. So, goodbye guys. Still 3 turns charged. That's the last information that we needed. Kinda hard to use this view. Seem good, but on real applications it's just like Cordelia. I have her and I barely ever use it that charge. Yes, it is. So, once again, good night. See you later. Bye.